This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, I explained that how we can do that data processing. Okay, now we'll do a small program. Uh, we'll do it. This one name of website is Kaggle. Just to go for this particular website, Kaggle. So this is the website which is having a lot many data sets. Okay, just register it. In. You are just registering. Okay,
So when I'm opening Kaggle.com, it takes me to Kaggle.com datasets directly.
yeah, you have to go ahead.
So you have to
Okay.
create a new dataset.
You don't need to create the new data set. So the reason why I'm doing this one, this website which is having the handling the lot of projects. Okay, so we will see a small another project.
Yeah. So how did you create the account? How did you do it?
If you don't have account, then you have to create.
How do I create the account?
If you have a Gmail account, then we can create register.
It doesn't show anything for registering. Do I go to the home page?
You can share the your screen, then I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can share your screen. Yeah, share your screen.
I did.
We are not seeing your screen. You know, are you able to see her screen?
No, sir. Actually, there is an option for sign in that website on top right hand side.
Yeah, if you have a sign, then we can click on sign in.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, then you can register.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. This is the thing which we have a lot of things are there. Okay, let's see a small code. You can see our code, any code you can see it, or else your work. You just click on your work. Here you don't have any work because of I just created this new thing, right? I don't have any works, so you can click on the competitions.
Mhm.
When you click on the competitions, so this is the Titanic machine learning data set. Let's click on this one. When you click on this one, okay, so this is your project description, and this is your data. So the data also which is provided in the format of CSV, okay, and this is the code which was already defined. I mean, so many people they might work on this particular thing. So those people codes here, okay. So you can click on any one of it. So 15 hours ago, for new thing we can click on it. See what's they did it and what I explained in my first class. First thing is that you would like to go for import the libraries. Okay, so these are the libraries which we are using in a data science. Okay, so that we just import the libraries actually. Okay, and then if we are working in the cloud or servers, then this is the process only. You just need to give you your URL. From this particular URL, it will be go for reading the CSV file. Okay, yes or no? And meanwhile, test data also we should go for read it. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain here, first is importing the libraries, second one is importing the data sets what we have it. Sometimes the client may be given the training and testing, so that we are reading the both here, but sometimes maybe the client was not given the data, so he just given only training data. It doesn't testing data, training data only, there is no testing data. By the time you should be able to go for creating the testing data for your responsibility. Okay, yeah, see, and some codes here there are to make like doing something here. So test data with the labels, so you're just accessing the names here. Okay, if any situation, if any situation, if the names are not there, which is having the single quotes, that you're replacing with the null character. So with help of the sub method, we are replacing the wherever the empty strings are there in the name, that were replaced by the empty string. Okay, the string doesn't contain any single quotes or double quotes. Okay, in the meanwhile, in a training test data with the labels, you did it right. Now test data with the labels that we were done, and from the test data also we will apply this thing. So for every time not do this kind of scenario, but this guys did this particular purpose actually. Okay, I think it was not correct person what he implemented. Let's go with some what okay, this notebook. So first I tutorial detail. So he was explained in detail here. Okay, so importing the libraries, that's what done. And so this is the importing the libraries, right? So these are the libraries we are reading it, and then after we are reading the data sets with help of this particular data, this particular functions. After that one, you're finding the any null values. Okay, so I already told you, right? You should go for handling the null values. Okay, in your data set it may have some kind of null values. So you would like to go for find out the what percentage of null values we have it that we are finding with help of this particular this particular statement. Okay, so I think in your data you don't have any kind of null value, so that we are not able to replacing it. But sometimes same rows are repeated, so you should able instead of taking the same number of data, okay, same rows, so you can able to go for okay, replace it, so you can able to find the unique, so there are only one not unique number we have it, or record is there, so that we are able to finding out. Okay, this is the row which is repeating. Okay, and next one is so feature engineering. So already told you, right? Normalization and feature scaling, these are the technologies, these are the things which are very very important. And categorify, normalizing, and filmizing, and we will only doing basic feature engineering, because first I take care of it. Actually already these are the things already done. So duplicate feature, Titanic and Titanic data, and high cardinality. So there are total 891 distinct values are there, and in case of Euclid only 889 distinct values are there. Okay, so find whatever it is, so you are having some kind of X data and Y data that we are filter it. So required column we are accessing, so you don't need it all columns, or we don't require all features. Whatever the features we required, maybe that particular features we can able to access it. Okay, and so after that one, that particular data only, that particular columns only we are taking from the train data. Okay, and like continuous features and categorical data. So if is there any kind of categorical data that you should able to go for handle it. Okay, so fine, so categorify and filmizing random sample. So these are the functions we can able to use it for random splitter, for converting your splitting your data. And fill missing in the sense allows to handle the features with missing values actually. So is there any kind of missing data that we are able to handle it automatically? Okay, so is there any kind of continuous features are there, or if you have any kind of continuous features are there, then those, but other than that, if we have any kind of categoricals are there, so it can able to go for the maintain this particular thing. And after that one, your data it should be converting into somewhat normalization with help of the normalization method. Okay, see, this is the standard scalar formula. It can be applicable for all features inside of it. Okay, but in case of this thing, we can have this all functions are available, so you can easily handle it. So Balfast and Sherbog and custom. So these are the things, these are the steps we have to follow it. These are the steps what I explained in my previous class, and so which is related to that one only. Okay, so you can execute it. So these are the visualization techniques we are applying, and till here we can apply tabular learn, linear regression, assumes notice fit one cycle not fit, So you can able to plot this one, your X data and Y data, whatever the training data we required, we can plot it. And NN architecture, in the sense it's a neural network related thing. I think this is the thing we are not using over here, but you don't need to go with this particular area at this moment. But at least you can try to execute till 37. Okay, you can go to this particular we can go to this particular link, and we can download that particular data, and we can execute this one from the local computer, or else we can execute from the Kaggle itself. Okay, so just try to understand what's the step it is. The reason is that these are the functions, these are the statements, not for same for all the things, all the scenario, but the flow will be something this one only. Okay, Gino, are you following my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm noting down the.
So Neelam, did you at least did you got my video of my previous lecture? So if you understand my previous lecture, then only this what I'm explaining this one you can understand. Otherwise, it will be little tough for you.
Yeah, it's actually tough for me to understand right now.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's difficult understanding.
Yeah, that's what. So what
You
we
want
will
to
do,
see
we
the
can.
lecture from the previous class or overall statistics lecture?
No, you don't need to go for overall statistics. You just need to go for your previous class,
Okay.
last class. Okay.
So that was day before yesterday, which
Yes,
is
before yesterday, what I explained, you can
okay.
go through that particular video recording, and that steps only I've seen visually over here. Okay, this is just a pastime. You can go to the Kaggle, and we can see the each competition or each competitor or which see there are a lot many projects are there. This is not a small. It's not a small community. It's a big community. Okay,
Okay.
house price prediction. You can click on this particular project and you can see the code. You can click on the code option. Here many people they did their own logic. Okay, so you can click on any one of it, we can compare it. You can just see this particular guy code. Okay, what they were doing and how they are doing, what functions they are using, which they're reading. And so these are the steps I explained, like is there any kind of data is null? If it is that they're null, then how should I handle it? And applying some kind of histogram. This is for feature dependency. This is not, I think this is I was not explained in my previous class, but thing is that this is the histogram for correlation. So when we have the two sets, when we have the two elements are highly correlated, this is belongs to one. So those particular column we should able to remove it. Actually highly correlated values also we can able to remove it. Okay, visualization, we can see the variables for the sales force, sales price. Like we can see this is the, these are the concept, these are the concepts will help you. These are the things we are already done. This is the data processing concatenation, maybe to training and testing, maybe you should able to concatenate it. And so we can able to display some data and handling some kind of categorical data. So can I think this is the handling of categorical data. So how should I go for handling the categorical data? Everything will be there here. Okay, so in the skewness, when it is the mathematics, like when I was explaining about somewhat in the statistics, by the time of statistics I was explaining about skewness, right? So high skewness, whichever the thing which we have high skewness, those particular values we should be able to remove it. Okay, that we don't require. So these are the steps are there. You can go to this one. Till before applying the machine learning, you can go to this particular step. Okay,
Okay, and then I look for the class on Canvas, right?
yes. So this one, this link I'm sending to you, this is the thing we're having the more information, and it is very reliable for what I explaining. Among Yeah, I sent the link. You just go through it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Bye. Take care. This is just for a thing. Tomorrow we will start machine learning algorithms. Machine learning regression algorithms I can explain. First, I can explain the theoretical part. Then I would like to use the same thing for okay, and how we can able to implement the coding wise. That I will show you. That I will do it, and I will show you as well as I can give you some assignment also. Okay.
Okay. Hello,
So,
Anjan sir.
yes.
So I know. I mean, you taught us like we go. I mean, we went through NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, Matplotlib, but we haven't like these libraries they are importing from Spiky Medical or like from Skylar Neutral Network from model selection. How do I know that I have to
That
load
we
these?
will know when we are done with our machine learning. Okay, once we are creating the model only, then we can able decide, right, which model we are deciding it. That is
Okay,
totally based upon the, that is totally based on the stats only. Okay, like maybe
okay,
some kind of matrices are there, like AUC, curve, or else confusion matrix. Okay, and accuracy and different kind of matrices are there. Based upon those particular matrices we are going to finalizing it. Okay.
okay. I'll
Yeah,
check your previous lecture in Canvas then.
yeah. You can go through the this particular house prediction project, and till applying the machine learning algorithm we can execute it for your own with help how that guy is doing. You just observe it. I'm not saying that you should execute, just observe it what's going on over there. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Bye. Ah.